So I've wanted to do more videos for a while, and I just haven't. But I've been playing with a new little setup today, and so I thought I don't have a post yet this week. Let's do a video. I don't have the cute desk set up yet. I don't have things organized well behind me. I'm sure there's some reflection on the posters behind me. But let's give this a go. The thing I want to talk about today is a bit of a trend I'm seeing in resort websites that I really, really like. I think it was last week I talked about Pleasant Mountain and how their emails and their brand in general is just very, very clean. It's very, very sort of minimal. There's lots of padding. There's lots of space. The colors are a little bit lighter. And when you look at Pleasant Mountain's website, you see the kind of vibe that you see across the Boyne portfolio, which is that same sort of idea. Light text, big images, just really a lot of space for each of the elements to kind of live. And the last few weeks, we've seen a few more websites pop up, and I want to just talk about some of those. So the first one is A-Basin, and we see the same sort of thing showing up here, right? We've got big text, lots of space. We scroll down, and we're not going to see more than 30, 40, 50 words at a time at most, and sometimes much, much less. And you just feel that kind of space. It's very, very visual. It really highlights the best part of Skin, which is the visual side, and just lets that do the talking instead of having big blocks of text. All the way down, you see that same vibe, and I really, really like this. At some point in the booking experience and the shopping experience, skiers are going to encounter some form of complexity, right? You probably have a lot of different products, pricing tiers, rates, different things like that. But at this point, I loved that the kind of first interaction is a little bit lighter, a little bit less complex. And that's a departure. For a long time, we're trying to put everything on every page, on every navigation. And I just love to see this sort of simplicity come through. It just looks really, really sharp. Has some kind of vibes of the Snowbird site from a few years ago. That was very, very clean and minimal as well. Targhee is another one that's kind of followed the same idea. Very, very light on text. We do have some paragraphs, but even then, 4 lines, 5 lines at most, unless they're a little bit narrower, I guess. They go to 6, 7 lines, but you can see no more than maybe 50, 60 words in a paragraph, and that's probably overestimating on some of these. Really clean. Mission Ridge has a new website. Same sort of idea, right? Really, really clean, light text. You have images and a link with a text to describe what it is. You don't have a block of copy below it or somehow arranged within this element. It's just image and a link. I think it looks awesome. Same thing here. Very, very light text all the way down. The most text you get is right here, and that's maybe 30 words. Looks really, really sharp. Nordic Valley, my home mountain, they've got a redesign that they're using across the MCP portfolio. And again, super light, super simple, big text. This is about as much copy as you get right here on the Nordic Valley site. And I think that's fantastic. Again, we're just letting the visuals do the talking, making it really, really approachable, really, really friendly. There's nothing to be kind of overwhelmed by at this point in the shopping experience. And again, they're going to get to the point where they're choosing between days, and they're choosing between pricing tiers, and they're choosing between lessons or not. That will get complex. But at this point, just getting them into the door and into your message with a little bit of friendly, approachable, lots of padding, nice warm colors is just a really, really good trend that I'd love to see. So I'm curious to see if this one plays out. I think from what I've seen, it's very much becoming sort of a quote-unquote thing in resort marketing, but I hope it continues because it just makes a really nice kind of visual I use the word weight sometimes. Like it doesn't feel heavy to consume as a visitor. It's just a little bit lighter. So great job by A-Basin, Boyne, Targhee, Mission Ridge, Nordic Valley. Good stuff. So that's all I've got, and I will probably not post again until after Christmas. I've got to do some WordPress upgrades on slope fillers that may or may not break my template. So I take a couple weeks to just get that worked out, and then I'll See you back here in January. Hope you have a wonderful and happy holidays, and I'll see you soon.